The ultimate beauty gift guide, because you created it. Welcome back, everyone. Today's video I'm excited to do because it is going to be a beauty gift guide, and I'm calling it the ultimate beauty gift guide because it was put together by so many of you. So every year in the month of December, Santa Sam comes to town. If you're not familiar with Santa Sam, she's one of my alter egos. But basically in the month of December, I do a ton of giveaways. I don't do as many throughout the year, but I really kind of save them for doing them in December. And I always do 12 days of giveaways in December. So this year it was happening on my Instagram, which is March Beauty Word. And I was giving away beauty prize boxes, gift cards, but also what I do every year is I say, tell me one beauty item that you want. And so when I have people fill out the form for Santa Sam on that day, I have a section in there that says, what is it that you want that's a beauty item? You know, list like if it's a specific palette, a specific lipstick shade, something along those lines. And it can be anything beauty-wise, from fragrance to hair, skincare, tools, makeup, anything like that. And with every year, I like to do a beauty gift guide, but I was talking with one of my friends and she said, I really want you to share like what was the most requested products from the Santa Sam days. She said maybe you could do a beauty gift guide video, and I was like, wait a second, that's like the perfect way to do the beauty gift guide because this is actually what beauty lovers are asking for the holidays. So I went through, there was 3 different days that I had said, pick any beauty item that you want. I went through the list of every single thing and I tallied up what was the most requested, and that is what we are going to be going through today. So I will have all of these linked in my description box. You should also see them in the YouTube shopping button. But I just thought this would make an interesting video so you can see some of the most requested beauty products. Maybe you want to send this video to someone in your life and be like, this is just my holiday wish list right here. But let's jump into what was one of the most requested kind of category, I will say, is definitely fragrance. It felt like every 3rd entry was another fragrance, and there was definitely a few that stuck out to me. But I would say just overall, fragrance was a very, very popular request for the beauty gift guide. And I think fragrance is a really great gift. I think for women and men, fragrances can definitely be pretty pricey, especially if you're getting like a full-size product for someone. So it can make a great idea for your holiday wish list, or if you are looking for not even just a beauty lover in your life, but really anyone in your life. I think gifting like a good quality fragrance or a fragrance that you already know that they love could be a great idea. So a few that were very popular on the list, one being Replica Jazz Club. This was one of the first, just on the first day in general, I saw Replica Jazz Club come through pretty quickly, and then I just kept seeing it. I love Jazz Club. It is personally a favorite fragrance of mine. I really like a lot of the Replica perfume, but that was definitely very high up there. There was quite a few from Phlur listed on there. So I have Mood Ring, which clearly is a favorite. I just bought this like last month during the Sephora sale. And you can see that I've already been loving it so much. I love to buy myself the travel size versions. 1, because I do travel a lot, so there's that. But 2, they're just less expensive than the full size, which again is another like good reason it can go on a holiday wish list. I also think another good idea for a beauty lover wish list is fragrance sets. So I see these at Sephora. They have like perfume samplers or sometimes brands. I think Phlur had one. I know Kayali had a scent as well. Sometimes they just have it by a set as well of scents. Sometimes they have it like, oh, these are all like the vanilla perfumes, but sometimes it's just like, here are the Phlur best sellers or the Replica best sellers or things like that. But that's kind of a fun way that you could do it as well. Phlur Mood Ring was definitely high up there, but also Phlur Missing Person. And that is something that I have recently put on my own wish list, is the Phlur Missing Person. I hear a lot about that fragrance as well, so I want to try that one out for myself. Also, speaking of Kayali, the new like Boujee Marshmallow, that one was repeatedly requested on the list, and I wasn't surprised to see that one because it's a little bit newer and I felt like it was getting so much buzz. Kayali, I think, has some really quality perfumes. They are, you know, definitely a very buzzy perfume brand, I would say. But also I do think that their marketing is just really good. Their social media is really good. The ads that they come up with are really good, and no difference when it came to the Boujee Marshmallow. And I am someone who loves marshmallows. I eat marshmallows every single day. It's part of my food group, I would say. And my buddy the elf, no one knows. I was getting sent their ad so many times, like their like promo marketing and everything. People are like, oh my gosh, check out this fragrance. And my friend Joy, when she came to Vegas like 2 weeks ago it was, she actually brought it with her and brought it to me at brunch so I could smell it to see like, is this something that I want to grab? I feel like the Boujee Marshmallow is getting a little bit of mixed feedback. Not everyone is loving it. Some people are really loving it. You know, I smelled it and tried it and I was like, I would get a travel size of this one. So that's another fragrance that personally is on my wish list. Again, I probably wouldn't get the full size for myself. I usually get the travel versions. But that was another one that was very requested. Tom Ford Lost Cherry. The number of times I saw Tom Ford Lost Cherry on that list, I was like, okay. Okay, I actually haven't tried this one for myself, but I've tried one from, it was called like, was it like the Ambery Cherry or something like that from Dossier. I've tried that one. So the scents are supposed to be really similar to, you know, more expensive or luxury fragrances. And I liked the one from Dossier, but to me, I just felt like it was like a little bit too cherry, like almost like, not necessarily cough syrup, but like we were moving in that direction. Like that's the lane that we were in. And I didn't necessarily love that for the fragrance on myself. And I know it's supposed to be similar to the Tom Ford Lost Cherry. So I don't know personally if I would love that one, but it is a very, very popular fragrance. So you'll have to let me know if you've tried that one out, but that was very high up there. And then also the Valentino Born in Roma. I know when we did what was in our like Greece makeup bags, when I took a group travel trip to Greece, we had one video where everyone shared the fragrances that they brought, and I know that that was a popular one in that video. I've never tried that one myself. I've never smelled it myself, so I kind of want to be able to pop into a store. I swear to you, I almost said s'more. I need to pop into a store and smell that one for myself. Okay, I think those were all of the fragrances that I saw the most of. And then also another very popular category was definitely brushes. A lot of people said makeup brushes, makeup brush sets. Probably the most requested that I saw from that was BK Beauty. So BK Beauty has, you know, fantastic quality brushes. They're one of my favorite brush brands that I've been talking about for a very long time. Again, I think they are a brand that does really well with social media marketing. I think they have like really fun videos that they do. They have informational videos that they do. You know, the brand was started by Lisa J Makeup, who is a friend of mine, but who is also a very talented makeup artist for many years. And she really knows what she is talking about. So I really enjoy her like more informational, educational videos because I feel like I'm always learning something. But then they also have a balance between doing like things that are trending. They do like behind the scenes of working at BK Beauty and what that looks like. They do a lot of live chats on TikTok, which is extremely popular, especially with the Gen Z consumers. So I wasn't surprised to see BK Beauty mentioned. I actually am holding these up because I just got these in the mail and I'm super excited about it. So they just sent me over these sets. So this one is the Signature Luxury Edition, the Holy Grail Trio 3-piece brush set. Oh my goodness. Okay, I just got these. So I'm like, ooh, can I open this? Okay, so inside you have a makeup bag and then you have 3 brushes. Wow, these just feel like luxe. This is the 101, the foundation brush. I love this one so much. We also have the 109 and the A506. This is one of the collabs with Angie Hot and Flashy. Such a beautiful brush as well. So these ones have like the different handles on them. So cute. Then we also have the Core Complexion Trio, the 3-piece brush set. So this set includes the 114 dual-sided concealer, the 115 medium contoured foundation, and then also the 116 small round complexion. So these are the brushes that are included in there. So I do have a discount code with BK Beauty. I've been an affiliate with them for quite some time. And that is, I believe it's now Samantha 30 for YouTube. If you buy in the YouTube shopping button, you should be able to get 30% off with that code, which is fantastic. That is definitely something to take advantage of. Again, if you're looking to buy for yourself or if you want to send it to someone and be like, you can get 30% off by doing it this way. I mean, that's never a bad call either. But definitely BK Beauty, very high up there. Also Sigma Beauty, was not surprised to see a lot of Sigma Beauty mentioned. These are 2 brushes that I just used today while I was doing my makeup. One is the F44 Powder Sculpt. I use this for bronzer. Another one is the F43 Soft Angled Cheek Brush, and I use this for blush. The new soft, like the soft focus brushes from Sigma are just stunning. The foundation brush is great. The blush, the concealer is fantastic. I think actually a few of them are sold out because they are such a popular brush line. They released these, was it this year that they came out with this line of brushes, and they were just an instant hit. But there are so many brushes that I love from Sigma. To me, this is a very well established beauty brand and one that just has such high quality brushes. They also, all of their brushes are backed with a 2-year warranty. And I will say, I have had a few Sigma brushes in my collection that I have had for like, when I say 5 years, and just add a few more years onto that. Their brushes just are such good quality. They don't fall apart. You can wash them so many times. Also, I saw a lot of requests for other products from Sigma Beauty. One of them, or like quite a few, was their like brush cleaners. I think this makes a great gift idea as well, a great stocking stuffer idea. And this is, they have like the brush shampoo, they have the Sig Magic, they have mats where you can wash your makeup brushes that way. I think those are a really great idea. Also, the Sigma Switch was mentioned quite a bit as well. And that is like a little mat where you can run your brush on it to clean the pigment off of it. I did also see quite a few people mention my collaboration with Sigma, which was very kind. So I did a collaboration with Sigma this year, and in the set comes a handful of products, including that Sigma Switch. 2 eye brushes are included in there, also a lip oil, which I think would make a great gift on its own. And then also the Peach Pie Quad. So this is an eyeshadow palette that has 4 different shades in it. I have it right here. The quad is sold out individually online, so the only place that you can get it is actually in my favorites bundle, but a collection like that I think is a really cute gift idea as well. There are also some really quality products from Sigma included in the set, but just in their website in general, and I know they've been running a lot of end of year deals as well. I do also have a discount code with them, which is Samantha. That will save you a check. Of course, eyeshadow palettes was a very popular topic as well, and I would say the most requested brand that I saw come through for eyeshadow palettes is definitely Natasha Denona. I saw a lot of palettes on the list. So a few that I have in front of me, one of my personal favorites is the Mini My Dream. I have a video, oh, it should already be up. The eyeshadow palette tag is already up now. And one of the questions is, if you like lost a palette or used it up or it was stolen from you, what would you replace immediately? And I actually said the Mini My Dream. I love the mini palettes. You get the 5 shades. There's a huge dip in the center one. It's just one of my favorite palettes and also one of my most traveled with palettes. I also mentioned the Hyper Natural Face palette as a good travel palette for me because you have bronzer and blush, and then you also have 5 eyeshadows, a nice mirror. Natasha Denona is my favorite brand for eyeshadow formulas, so, and I wasn't super surprised to see this mentioned so much. And then the Xenon palette, I used this the other day because I was doing 3 winter inspired looks, and one of them I used the Xenon, which is such a fun palette. But a few others that I saw mentioned quite a bit, the My Dream, so the midi-sized My Dream palette, the Yucca palette was very highly requested. I don't know why that kind of seemed to come a little out of left field for me, but the Yucca palette was very requested. The I Need a Nude and I Need a Warm, I saw those repeatedly. I would say the I Need a Nude a little bit more than the I Need a Warm, but also the Glam palette. I love the Glam palette as well. The Glam palette was requested over and over and over again. So if you are sending, you know, your wish list to someone in your life, like just sending them to the Natasha Denona website, I think would be a great thing because she has fantastic products. I also really love the lipsticks from Natasha Denona. She has some great cheek products. I have the Mini My Dream blush on today, and I think that it is super beautiful. I do have a discount code with Natasha as well, and that is SAMANTHAMARCH. I'd already mentioned Sigma, so some of the Sigma palettes were mentioned. Again, the Peach Pie. What I'm wearing today is actually the Cool Neutrals. I said in the eyeshadow palette tag that this was a favorite release of mine of 2024. Again, I just kind of mentioned Sigma, the brand in general, but they have great eyeshadows. I always say Natasha Denona, Sigma Beauty, and then I also talk about Odin's Eye. I saw a lot of Odin's Eye, and a lot of people were just saying like any Odin's Eye palette. I don't know if there was like really a specific Odin's Eye palette that I saw mentioned, but it was just like Odin's Eye in general. So this one is the Solmani 2, the Moonwish palette. And then also this is one of their holiday palettes from last year. This is the Merry Christmas palette. Odin's Eye, beautiful formula. My code with them is once again Samantha. Also, I saw a lot of people request the new Singe Beauty palette. I just got this one in yesterday. I was so excited about it. So Singe Beauty just released their first eyeshadow palette. This is the Galactic Visitor. So fun, so beautiful. I do have a little video with swatches on my Instagram. I will be doing some looks with it soon, but I'm so excited about this palette, and I definitely saw this mentioned so much. So this is also a great one for your holiday wish list. One that maybe threw me off just a little bit, not a whole lot. It really, I'm not surprised, I guess, now that I really think about it and what we've been talking about recently in the beauty community, but a lot of Patrick Ta. A lot of Patrick Ta mentions, and also a lot of the Major Dimension 2, which is the palette that I have. I saw the Major Dimension 1 for sure, but I also saw a lot of the Major Dimension 2 palettes on here, and then also a lot for the eyeshadow duos. And that's the thing to me that I was like, maybe I shouldn't be surprised that I'm seeing Patrick Ta, because we've definitely been talking about the brand, whether you like it or whether you hate it, because he launched the eyeshadow duos that were $42. It got everybody talking, myself included, of course, but it got a lot of people talking. So I just think the Patrick Ta brand is kind of on people's minds these days. So I wasn't super surprised to see specifically eyeshadows mentioned. Again, the Major Dimension 2 was going to be the most popular one, followed then by the eyeshadow duos, which it's expensive. So, you know, it's a great one to ask Santa Claus for. A few brands that I kept seeing over and over again, and again, sometimes people are just saying like anything from this brand or anything like lip-wise from this brand or things like that, but one brand I kept seeing over and over was Rare Beauty. A lot of Rare Beauty on that list, and I'm not surprised. I think Rare Beauty is a very loved on brand, especially in the beauty community. I think Selena Gomez is very loved on, which is fantastic, but also Rare Beauty just has a lot of quality products. So for me, just looking through my on-the-go makeup bag right next to me, I have 3 eyeshadow sticks in here. 3 eyeshadow sticks. I love these eyeshadow sticks, and before the Rare Beauty shadow sticks, I wasn't a big shadow stick girl, and these really changed it for me. They are so easy to use, so easy to apply. I wear them so much. I travel with them so much. They do have some different sets available as well around the holiday time. I actually just purchased a set that had the Perspective eyeshadow stick and also the mini mascara. I love the mascara. I know there's a few other sets with the mascara in there too, like an eyeliner and a mascara, or the shadow stick and the mascara, but just the Rare Beauty mascara is great. I think maybe there's one that has like 2 of the mascaras or something, you know, like during holiday time, we just be coming out with all kinds of sets. But these would make a great gift for beauty lovers. They also have these really nice makeup bags. I posted a short the other day of these like kind of like puffy makeup bags, and they fit a lot. I showed it on TikTok and someone said, can you fit a Kindle in there? Because it seemed like it would be a good like carrying case for a Kindle. Oh yeah, you could fit your Kindle and more in there. They are very roomy, very spacious, but Rare Beauty is very loved. I also saw a lot of Charlotte Tilbury being mentioned, and Charlotte Tilbury is definitely a more expensive brand. So if I personally love like the lipsticks from Charlotte Tilbury, also her Exaggerized mascara. I was talking about that one probably in my mascara declutter video recently. That is a fantastic mascara. The lip line, I mean, just the lips in general from Charlotte, but especially the lip liners are very long wearing. She has beautiful cheek products as well. So a lot from Charlotte Tilbury was also mentioned. This was so funny, but I saw this quite a bit and it made me a little bit happy, but a lot of requests for the Pixi blushes, and Ruby was definitely, like when I said, you know, say a specific shade, the red Ruby was mentioned quite a bit. So from Pixi Beauty, these are the On The Glow blushes, the Tinted Moisture Stick, and I really love the red one. So again, in my 3 looks with, you know, winter inspired makeup, I do use the red blush in one of them because it's just so beautiful. I think red cheeks right now, it's obviously really in, it's very trending, which was a part of the video, but I think it's so pretty. I was wearing a very holiday-esque look last night. I had like a little holiday party that I went to, so I had like the white on my eyelids and then this like red blush that also, because it says like the moisture stick, it really makes your cheeks glowy. So it looks like you've been like out in the cold, but like you're still pretty kind of thing. Also from Pixi, you can get these at like Ulta and Target. Pixi is kind of that mid-range brand, I would say, for price wise. Like they're not like the most affordable, but they're also not like Sephora prices, I guess I would say. But they have some really pretty shades. They also have highlights in this formula as well that are really pretty. Another blush that I saw mentioned quite a bit was the Westman Atelier. And so I recently bought the trio during the Sephora sale of the Westman Atelier blushes. You can also use them as lip products, but Westman Atelier is also very expensive. They have some cute sets as well that you could put on your holiday wish list. Again, like the blush trio. I think they had a like a lipstick set as well. But I saw the Westman Atelier, also the Ravie Beauty. I saw a lot of those blushes being mentioned. Also the Effortless Lips, but I feel like from Ravie Beauty, the blushes, the new baked blushes, those were being requested the most. Of course, a tool that I saw over and over again was the Dyson Airwrap. I know that's every single year that I do Santa Sam and I ask, you know, what it is specifically that you want. There's always a ton of the Dyson Airwraps. It's a very expensive product, so it's great to put on a holiday wish list. It's great to receive as a beauty lover. I don't have one myself, so I can't really speak to it, but I know a lot of people like how much they love the Dyson Airwrap, and to me it's kind of like one of those no-brainer gift ideas for beauty lovers. Oh, another eyeshadow palette that I forgot to mention, the Huda Beauty Icy Nude. So this is the newest palette from Huda Beauty. This was mentioned a lot. Again, I would say like the Natasha, the Sigma, the Odin's Eye, but then definitely the Huda Beauty Icy Nude palette. I don't have that one myself. I was going to buy it in the Sephora sale and it was sold out, but a lot of people, and I feel like especially with all these like holiday inspired makeup looks that I've been doing recently, that would be like a perfect palette to do a wintry festive look. And then one last tool that I want to mention to wrap up the video. I laughed when I saw this mentioned so much. I laughed. A heated lash curler. So many of you put on there a heated eyelash curler, and I don't know if you're making fun of me, I'm not sure, or if maybe like this is like a trending product and I've just kind of missed it going viral online, but it was several months ago. I was doing like a haul and I mentioned that I bought a heated lash curler off of Amazon, and then I followed up later and I was like, I still haven't used this because I'm scared of it. Another update, I've still never used it. I'm pretty sure I bought this in the summer because when I went to Iceland with my friend, she had it and I was like, wait, that's so cool. No, Barbados. And I went to Barbados in like May and I bought it shortly after that and I've still never used it. It sits there, it's on my desk. I see it every day. I'm just scared. I think I'm just afraid of lash curlers in general. I think I'm just afraid of like being so close to my eye, but then something about one being heated, I'm just like not sure. Like I bought it with good intentions. I bought it with the best intention and I'm still haven't used it. I'm going to one of these days. I'm getting ready to do a video of, I did 10 like either brands, did I do 10? But I did like, yeah, 10 before the end, either brands or specific beauty products that I want to try. So I've been kind of collecting some of those products. Maybe I should do the heated lash curler in there just to be like, I finally used this before the end of the year. Maybe I should do that. But I saw a lot of people mention the heated lash curler and that just gave me a good chuckle. But obviously there was so many more. There was so many entries for even just a few days of asking, you know, any beauty product that you want. But these were some of the most popular ones to me. So I wanted to put together your ultimate beauty guide and give you some ideas. I will also put all of these in a blog post. So I'll have them at the top of my description box. So you can always save that, share that, or just come back to reference that as well. So that will be down there. But I would love to know what is on your beauty wish list or what are some products you are gifting beauty lovers in your life this year. I hope you enjoyed this one. I'll see you in the next one.